Hello everyone, my name is Jayan and today we are the 26th of May and this will be the 76th video that I'm talking to the camera for the preparation of the Casper test. So after yesterday, my rest day, I have done a lot of reviews. I'm very pleased about the results that I have done so far. I think I'm being very comfortable in front of the camera. My pronunciation is very good and I am becoming better and better at grasping what is to be seen in the questions. I think besides several minor errors, I just have to keep working on my overall confidence. So putting the accent on the important words. Also to make sure that I open with a very confident tone. And maybe just try to improve a little bit about my speed of talking. So I used to do very slow speed talking, and now I'm gonna speed it up a little bit to cover as much justifications that I can. For my personal life update, today we did a little overtime and we forgot about our shorts for the gym. So this is very sad, so no training yet now. Two things left today. One is training, one is to do a verification of my tires. Also felt really tired today for some reason. It's a psychological bad day for sure. But we still managed to do a lot of things. 30 minutes of overtime, lots of clients today, no private case. So, but at the end of the day, I was really dying, so I had no energy left despite having coffee. I think coffee is just not working for me anyways. It's just an emotional booster for me now. But I have had the time to do my program training for this month. I inspired it from the Jack Neppard training program. I think for his program there's not really a lot of abs, which kind of surprised me. In a 5-day split there is just one ab exercise. I think it's not enough for sure, so I've done a lot of modification. I think I've gone for a better version of it for myself. Oh shit, my hair actually looks pretty good on the side. Okay, well that's aside. Okay, so I've done the meal prep for today, so that's the two things that are left besides filming this video. So for today's scenario, let's jump right into it. You are the team leader of an integrated case learning ICL session. ICL is a type of learning in which you and your peers analyze a specific patient case and case study and solve questions collaboratively. The tutor of the group, who is a registered consultant, is absent for the day. This means that you are left to lead the discussions of the group and report to the tutor after. Because of the tutor's absence, one of the team members is not pulling her weight in the discussions. She is on her phone constantly, passes off answering any questions, and does not offer her own ideas. Okay, so let me do 30 seconds of reflections. Okay. So now let's get into the answers. So for question 1, as the team leader, how would you deal with this particular team member? Okay, so three, two. As the team leader, first thing I will do is to attempt to direct a question specifically to the team member that I have observed that is not participating. So if the situation persists, then in this, so the goal of asking them directly is not to pinpoint them out or to make them uncomfortable, but rather to give a little hint for them to participate and give their inputs. However, if I see that the student is still passing away, I'm gonna ask the group to take a break and then talk privately to the students and ask her, is there any emergency on her phone? How is she feeling about the questions? Does she need some extra help? And I will also be very clear with my observation, stating that I have seen that she has not been participating, and my demand is to participate. Second question, what if the team member doesn't listen to you or disagrees with you? In the case that my team member does not agree with me or does not listen to me, I will first ask about her feelings. So is there a reason for not listening to me or disagreeing? What is the point of conflict? So through a very clear and collaborative communication, I would like that we find the point of conflict. Is there something that I'm doing wrong? Is it because they really just simply relies fully on the tutor? Or is there something that I can make up for it? And at the end, I will propose solutions, such as I will give you a little reward or something at the end if you keep engaging or keep participating, such as a little extra credit, or if I'm allowed to, or like a little note, a side note, things like that. So we should arrive into a consensus at the end of our discussion. What would be the reasons for this particular team member's behavior? I think there can be many reasons. I believe there can be many on the personal level. For example, it could be just a bad day for them. I think mentally they are just not ready to be in a collaborative setting. They would rather to be alone, or they need more time to reflect. There can be also some more social issues. For example, if there is a family emergency, if there is, for example, maybe their sister hurt themselves, so then she will have to be on their phone ready for any emergency demands. Or we can also be talking about the topic of the discussion. So what if the case learning for her is just not interesting? Maybe that she already saw the case before, so she does not want to contribute or repeat herself again. So those can be all the reasons that this behavior can happen. Fourth question, how might a team leader minimize conflict within a team? I believe the best way, or one of the optimal way to minimize conflict within a team for the team leader is to set up very clear and reasonable expectations for each member. So this here is very important. First, we want the demand to be clear. Sometimes through the communications, of course, we will inevitably create some gray areas, such as things that are not clear. We can do it however long we want, or the quantity is not clear that has to be attained. So first, that has to be all cleared out, black and white, written out for each team member, so that both leader and member can be on the same page for it. Second of all, it's to be really realistic with what are you looking at. So question 5, give an example where you have to resolve conflict in a team. Back into my high school years, we had a team project. I believe it was on the math problem, where there are several aspects of a very big questions. So it was to solve the perimeter of a pool first, and then there's like an area of another shape, and at the end you have to add those together to verify if the cost fits the budget or not. And we were working in a team of 5, and there was a little conflict between two two boys back then, and they were arguing about the contribution of each other. So how I solved it was by talking to each of them separately and then propose a solution to them altogether when as a team. From this, I have learned that clear communications is very important in teamwork.